Here are my trading notes from the 2nd of February, 2026. And this is the micro NQ. And I was trading in the overnights, and I was trading three different accounts today. And I did okay. I was up and down a little bit in the overnight, but came out green in two accounts. And then I said, well, I'm just going to trade my last account for the open today. And that's what I did. This candle right here is the 9:30 1 minute candle on the micro NQ. And I didn't realize it was going to go up this quick, but it does a lot. Uh, the NQ acts this way a lot of times. So I was looking at this area as being the target area because it was a fair value gap from over in here and from yesterday or from last night. And so the thing took off so quick that I just kind of backed off and I gave it a minute or two. One of my strategies I use is I let it on the 1 minute. I let it go and then have a pullback, and then I get in above the high, which I wanted to have a red candle, really, like this one here. But this thing was moving so fast, I went ahead and put my order in above this high on that first 1 minute candle. And because the CDV down here was very bullish, and let's see if I can show that a little better. Um, this shows that people are buying the market or lifting the offer and at the market, and there's more buyers than sellers at the market at this point. So it was just strong. So I got out up at around, I got in above this high, which was 633.50. I think I got in at 633.75. I don't remember if I got filled right there, but it was close. And then I just put in an order to sell at on this one. I think I got out at I think I got out of one contract at 50 because that's a midway point on these numbers for the Nasdaq, and I started fading the others. I had three contracts on, and what I did is I got in my first contract with one. I mean, my first order was one contract on a micro, and then I as it started going my way, I clicked in a couple more going long, and then once one of them got out at 50, I just I think it was 49.75. I put it in just under 50, and then I just faded these out before it got all the way up here. I think I got out in the 60s somewhere. So anyway, next trade I took was right here above this high. And because it did my candle, which I like that red candle, came down, didn't know how far down it was going to go or if it was going to continue up. But usually this is a pretty good sign. And I did the same thing. I put in one order of one contract, one micro above this high at 60. I think it was 69. I would have put it in at, as I always go one tick higher. And then it just it started moving pretty quick, and I just started adding contracts, and then I got out. Uh, I started getting out right around 700. So that was it. I was done for the day, and everything was looking bullish. Like I said, look at all these lines here are going that way, and also on this is the 5 minute chart. All of my confluences were looking bullish, and then this is the DMI, the CCI, and the RSI and the MACD. Everything is bullish on these. So there was no way I was looking to try to do contrarian and short the market today. Now here would have been a good one here recently, but I'm like I said, I was done. Here's another good on a 5 minute chart, good pullback by above this high. I didn't do it. I was out already, done. But that was another good move with all these things looking bullish. And let's see, I always like to compare these. So this is the first 15-minute zone right here, that grayed out zone. Uh, and a lot of times it'll pick the direction for the day, which it did in this case too. But what I like to do is I like to have these looking close. This is the ESE mini, and this is the NASDAQ. So here was the order I got in on, like I said, above this high. This one wasn't there yet. It filled on this one, which was right here. That's the third candle of the day or the morning. And then here's the third candle of the E-mini ES, and everything was just bullish as can be. So I always like those two to be going in correlation. So uh, right here, let's see. So this candle is the 935, and this candle is the 935 right here. So those two, they fired off right at the same time. But like I said, I got profit on this one and then profit on this one. And I was done for the day. Like I said, overnight, I had a couple losses, had to get those back. And I, I'm good for the day. So that's it. Like I said, these are my trading notes. I just go back and I'll watch this later on instead of writing in a journal. So if you're watching this and you got something out of it, I hope you did. And I hope you had a good trading day. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.